Paul, who is your date for the boss's wedding? Asks Graham. Paul looks at Graham. I don't know. I will probably go alone, but I don't want to go alone. But I have no girlfriend. The wedding is next month. I can't find a girlfriend in a month. William is sitting at the next desk. He is listening to Paul and Graham. I have a good idea, he says. Look online. There are many dating sites. You can find a girlfriend very easily online. Online? Asked Paul. But I think it will take time. Sign up to a site today. You have a month to find a girlfriend. You can find someone easily, says Graham. Okay, I will do that when I finish work, says Paul. Paul works on the second floor of the company building. It is a very big company. The building has 10 floors. Now, on floor 9, Jane is worried. The boss's wedding is soon, she thinks. I broke up with my boyfriend last month. I am new in the office. If I go to the wedding alone, everyone will know I am single. I don't want that. I want to go to the wedding with a partner. What can I do? She goes to the kitchen to make a cup of coffee. I met my last boyfriend online, she thinks. Maybe I can meet another man online. Maybe he can come to the boss's wedding with me. Later that evening, Jane logs onto the site. She looks at the profiles of some of the men. Then she sees a new profile. This man looks okay, she thinks. He lives in London and is looking for a girlfriend. I'll send him a message. Paul is very surprised. I signed up to the site 30 minutes ago, and already I have a message from a woman. This is great. He thinks. It is Saturday night. Paul is sitting in a bar. He is waiting for the woman from the dating site. I hope she comes, he thinks. And I hope she looks like her photograph. Jane walks in. She sees Paul. Hi, are you Paul? She asks. Yes. Are you Jane? Yes, I am. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Jane buys a drink at the bar and sits down with Paul. They talk about many things. Where do you work? Asked Paul. I work for a large company in the city, says Jane. She doesn't say the name of the company. She doesn't want to give too much personal information to Paul. I work for a large company too, says Paul. They have a few more drinks, then Jane says it is getting late. I should go now. It was nice to meet you. Can I see you again? Asked Paul. Jane smiles. Yes, I would like that very much. Paul is happy. His date was a success. The next Saturday, Paul and Jane meet again in the same pub. They enjoy talking to each other very much. Then, Paul says, next Saturday, I am going to a wedding. Would you like to go with me? Next Saturday. I'm sorry, I can't. I am going to a wedding too, says Jane. That's bad luck, says Paul. I want to go to the wedding with someone, but I will go alone. I'm sorry, says Jane. There are many weddings at this time of year. Jane is also disappointed. She wanted to go to the wedding with Paul. All the other women in the office will go to the wedding with their partners, but I will go alone, she thinks. If anyone asks me about a partner, I will say he is on a business trip. The next day, Graham asked Paul, "So, how was your date? Is she going to the wedding with you?" "No, I was unlucky. She is a really nice person, and I like her very much. But she is also going to a wedding on that day." "That's too bad," says Graham. "But it is the wedding season. There are a lot of weddings at this time of year." "Yes, Jane said that too," says Paul. "I will go to the wedding alone. It is the day of the wedding. The wedding party is in a big hotel in the center of London." Paul is standing talking to Graham. They are listening to the band. Some people are dancing. "It's a big wedding party," says Graham. "Many people from the company are here. The boss invited many people." "Yes," says Paul. "I don't know many of the people here." Graham is looking at a group of women standing near the buffet table. "I think those women work in the accounting section on the 9th floor. I have seen some of them in the cafeteria a few times. I think one of the women lives near me. I sometimes see her on the train but Paul isn't listening. He is walking towards the women. "Excuse me," he says to one of them. The woman turns around. She looks very surprised. "Paul." "Jane." "Yes," they say, laughing. "I can't believe it," says Paul. "I can't believe it either," says Jane. Paul looks to the dance floor. "Shall we dance?" asks Paul. "Sure," says Jane. "Let's dance." Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe for more videos, press the bell icon and select all to get notifications.